Hello YouTube, it's Kate again. I just wanted to go over a quick tutorial on how to make a bottle garden. So I already started some of these steps. I cut the bottom off of these bottles and I spray painted them white. I didn't even make a really good spray paint job. And then the bottom that I cut off, I went ahead and cut holes in just with my scissors. See, they're not very pretty holes, but it doesn't really matter. You're not going to see this. Alright, so we have 2-liter bottle. We have the cap. I poked a little hole in. I actually just did that with my scissors. Takes a little bit of force, but it's not too bad. You take the bottom of the bottle, tip it upside down, and you just set it in here just like this. Alright, and then you take a piece of wire mesh. I guess this is optional. I do this just so that I don't get too much dirt down into the bottom of my bottle, because we don't want it to go past that piece that we just set in. Alright, this is the easiest way I found to get it in there. Can just pinch the corners, put it into the center, and then spread it out like so. You can kind of see it. And you can kind of move it around if you need to. It's not anything too crucial. Alright, and now I just set my dirt in. In this bag I have a mixture of dirt. I have some compost. I have a little bit of coffee grounds in here. And a kitchen spoon. And it works really well. It works a little bit better than a garden trowel because it's a little smaller. So it easily gets into the 2-liter bottle. And I just set it in little by little. And I pack it down just slightly as I go. Alright, because we don't want this to settle too much more after we put our plant in. So, let's see, a couple more scoops should be fine. And there we go. Alright, so as you can see, I have maybe the dirt up to there, and we're going to go ahead now and make a cut just above the dirt line, maybe 3/4 of an inch to an inch. One straight across or relatively straight across. Let's try that again. Sometimes you have to go across it a couple of times to get it all the way through. And then take your knife and cut a couple of slits slanted outwards towards the bottom. And one on each side of the line that you just drew or cut out. Alright, so next I take my pack of tomatoes. These are ones that I bought from my local nursery. They're just some Moby grape tomatoes, so they're a smaller variety of tomatoes. And I put them outside in the sun so the sun could hit them, and they actually raise up towards the sun even though you have them set sideways. Alright, and so now we'll just go ahead and take one of these out. And we're going to put it right into this hole here. So what we want to do is we want to just grab this tab that we cut and pull it down a little bit. And if you kind of crease it, it will stay really well. And this is where your plant's going to go out. And it actually has sort of a little ledge to sit on, as you can see. Alright, and if you look inside, you'll see that the dirt is, like I said, maybe 3/4 of an inch below where we have our hole, and that's going to be just about perfect for these. So you take the seedling here. He actually could have stayed in his little pot for about another week. I didn't actually check some of these roots. This one could have stayed in. You really want a little bit more root structure before you transplant. But this one will actually do quite well, and all you'll have to do is you tip it upside down as you're putting it into that hole, alright, from the inside out. So you very gently set it in there, and you kind of just maneuver it with both hands if you can. Gently pull it out the one side as you're setting it in on the inside. And you want to set it back a little bit from the hole. Alright, so it's actually burying the stem a little bit. Alright, so I have it maybe a 1/2 inch inward from the outside. And once you get it about where you want it, all you do is you just cover it up with dirt, and then you are all set. Alright, so here's a finished product. I just wanted to show you a quick snap. These are my sugar peas in a hanging garden. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and share, and also you can follow me on Twitter.